Hello everyone, welcome to the 24/7. My name is Niharika Valia and I am with you with the area of ABFM, and today we are covering the process of management. Today we'll be moving towards the various process of management along with the mix of the principles of management as well. So let's move on towards the questions. Okay, our India's biggest year-end sale is here. We are offering you up to 81% of discount along with double validity on our JIB and CIB ka Maha packs. So if you're looking forward to our Maha packs, then this is the perfect time because you'll get not only the 81% discount, but also you will get double validity as well on our various courses. So this is a point where you can take the maximum benefit out of it. So go ahead and hurry up. In order to look forward to our courses, then kindly go ahead and check it out on our website as well as in our app. Okay, here comes the first question, everyone. This is related to the motivation, which is a part of directing, right? So this is a principle of this is basically a function of management. Okay, so let's talk about it. It says among the following, which is not a push force motivation. If we talk about motivation, it's an internal feeling that I would like to do something, I would like to achieve something. That is how we define the motivation. Performance level goals, regret, dissatisfaction, or availability of training. See, push motivation is something that pushes me to do the work. That is how we define as the push motivation. The basically, which is not a push motivation, is basically if we have that particular thing has something which brings me up in terms of my working, then that is basically a pull motivation. See, if I get training, for example, if I get training, what will happen? I will enhance myself. That particular training pushes me that I want that particular thing. That is, availability of training can be defined as push force motivation. While if we are getting attracted to that particular thing, I'm getting dissatisfied, I will be pushed towards doing that work. If I have a regret, I will be pushed towards doing that work. If I want to improve my performance, then I'll be pushed to do that work. But if basically the training is available, I will be pulled. I want that particular training so that I can grow. So basically here it is availability of training. This is a part of directing. In terms of management, let's talk about one particular thing called quality circles. Which of the following is not a tool used in quality circles? Brainstorming, Pareto analysis. Then the next point that comes is that is histograms or number of employees in an organization. It's a very basic term. Quality circle means if this is the manager, then the people who are directly related with the manager, they are very much concerned about the working of that organization. That is how we define the term quality circle. So quality circle is the circle which is directly working with the people. So anything which is directly associated with the people, it would be called quality circle. So number of people who are directly related with the manager, they are in the quality circle, and those people who are outside that particular circle, they are not near to the manager, and their growth and their learning will definitely get hampered. So the number of employees in the organization who are directly concerned with the manager will form the quality circle. Then, next point. Which of the following are the types of a reward system in an organization? How do people get rewarded in an organization? It is interior or exterior, intrinsic or exterior, interior or extrinsic, or intrinsic or extrinsic. In an organization, what happens is if we have some working there, so that is intrinsic and extrinsic. If I work for an organization, I'm working because I wanted to grow. There's a goal that I wanted to achieve. That is intrinsic. Kind of planning, what are they doing? This is a process by which organization ensures that it has right number of people. So if we talk about staffing, staffing is basically right people, right person for the right job at the right time. Triple R is basically linked with this particular process. So when we talk about the HRM, it can be defined as how do we look forward to it? We are trying to find now the process by which organization ensures, they're just trying to ensure that they get the kind of people. They haven't got it yet. So if they haven't got it yet, this is basically their planning, right? If this is the planning of an organization, management is a broader term which involves working through the people. That is human resource management. When they have internal policies that the person would retire like this is how we look forward towards their recruitment process. That is human resource policies. And the next one is accounting. Human resource accounting is linked with noting down whatever we are doing in the business. And then we have human resource planning. In terms of planning, how do we record it? Planning is basically uh, noting in advance what are we dealing with. So that is human resource planning. So human resource planning is the process by which an organization ensures that it has right number, right kind of people at the right place and at the right time, capable of effectively and efficiently. It helps the organization to achieve the overall objectives. So human resource planning can also be included with the function of management, which is staffing. So you can say it's basically an elaboration or a term which is connected with staffing. While staffing can be stated, sometimes you'll find that human resource planning would be a broader term in some areas in terms of organization behavior, or even staffing can be stated as something which is narrower to it. So let's move on and talk about the next question. It says Tarang Enterprises Limited is planning to increase its sales by 30% in the next quarter. An organization is thinking to increase its sales, right? So identify the feature of the management being highlighted in the given statement. Management is all pervasive, management is goal oriented, management is continuous, or all of the above. What is the correct answer? Tarang Enterprises Limited is planning to increase its sales by 30%. If they're thinking to increase their sales by 30%, this is their objective. The first and the foremost thing that organization does is they lay down the objectives, which makes them goal oriented. They have a specific goal and they run for it. That is goal oriented. So management is a goal oriented process where they try to achieve the targets as early as possible. That is, management has a defined set of goals and they look forward towards achieving those goals as early as possible. Next question. The planning cannot foresee everything in future. There are two things, everyone. One thing is called forecast. If we see the future and we understand that there are things which we can achieve and there are things which we might fail to achieve. That is how we define as anticipation. If we go outside and see them, that what's the weather, that weather thing, to understand the weather is basically a forecast. And if we decide that if winter is coming, then let's prepare jackets and we'll sell them and earn. That's where business starts planning from on the basis of forecasting. Many people knew that the COVID period is coming, then they have started opening up their sanitization companies and they were sanitizing the offices and everything else. That's a part of planning. That means they saw that there can be something in the future and they took it as an opportunity, or it can be a threat for the business. So in terms of planning, there's one problem, there's an uncertainty. You can forecast, but can you do it 100%? Is there anything where you have complete certainty about it? Planning cannot foresee everything in future, and thus there may be obstacle to effective planning. Identify the limitation of planning. Planning leads to rigidity. Planning may not work in a dynamic environment. Planning does not guarantee success, and planning reduces creativity. When we talk about planning, planning is something which it cannot foresee future now. So it's basically it's not a guarantee to success. It does not mean